Hi everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Vicky and today I am just providing you this short little video to introduce you to pregnancy yoga and anything about keeping yourself safe and also your baby as well, and to also just show you what equipment it is that I will be referring to throughout the practices that we do, but also to show you that it doesn't have to be the most up-to-date and the most yoga-fied, if that's a word, piece of equipment to support you. So first of all, I would like to show you that this is my certificate to show you that I am a qualified pregnancy yoga instructor. And pregnancy yoga provides you with a number of different benefits. So it helps to obviously create space for your baby to move and to also perhaps move the baby in such a way if it's sat in a very uncomfortable position and you wish the baby to turn, there are some movements that we can do. It doesn't guarantee that the baby will definitely move, but it's just a way just to help relieve any stress or any tension that you may be feeling in the body. It also just helps to relax you. It helps to relax the mind, and we will be looking at different visualizations and yoga nidra as well, which will be a really good way as a deep form of relaxation, conscious relaxation, where you'll be able to use these techniques, especially in the last few weeks of your pregnancy and as you progress into your labour as well. Just these little techniques and visualizations will help you just to stay calm and relax as much as possible. It also just helps to have a sense of balance and grounding. So a lot of things are going on at this moment in time and your emotions are all up and down, and perhaps you're having a really busy lifestyle and you haven't got much time for yourself. So it's a way of you just being able to have you time and a way to center yourself and become aware of your body and noticing how your body is feeling and what you may need to help improve maybe your overall mood or your physical or mental health. It also just helps to balance the hormones within the body. It helps to work the pelvic area. So we will be thinking about ways in order to help expand and create space. So especially in the pelvic area, which is also something to bear in mind if anyone does suffer from SPD. You will not benefit from hip openers because you'll be finding that too painful. And what we need to actually be working on is strengthening the inner muscles as well. So just be really mindful of your pregnancy and how your body is feeling, because you should never feel any sudden pain or anything that feels any kind of discomfort. What we do is we work through some gentle flows. We avoid doing any twists because we don't want to be twisting through the abdominal area. We also don't want to be compressing the stomach as well. So we'll never do any forward folds that will really impact and compress the stomach. And that's why it's also really important just to make sure that if you are doing any other yoga online, to make sure that the instructor is qualified in pregnancy yoga. And I know there are so many good yoga instructors out there who are qualified in pregnancy yoga, and there are a lot of really good flows that are there online and are already accessible for you. But I will just sort of say that you do have to be mindful of what it is you can and cannot do, and I have seen a couple myself online where instructors are telling you to twist and are doing forward folds, and that was not what was in my qualification for teaching, and I was told that this is something that you should not do. So you just have to be really mindful, and I'm not saying that that is all instructors. I am literally just saying that please just be careful that whoever you're doing your work, your pregnancy work or pregnancy yoga with, that they are qualified and they guide you through it really carefully. But with all that in mind, obviously I am so excited to be bringing you these classes. So if you are going to be doing them online on YouTube, fantastic. Just be again mindful that I am not there. I cannot see you, cannot see what it is that you are doing. I cannot correct your alignment. So just listen really carefully to the instructions, and if you're unsure, you can always send me a message, which I'll put at the end of this short clip. And if you are wanting to join in online classes, you can head to my website. It's www.youngsyoga.com, and you can sign up to a Zoom session. My pregnancy yoga classes for Zoom are a maximum of 5. This is because I will then be able to clearly see you on the screen. If I was to have loads of people on there, I'd be really struggling to make sure each individual person is correctly aligned. So there's only a maximum of 5 for my online pregnancy classes. So if you want to, by all means, sign up, please do. And you can then get the Zoom link emailed to you every time you sign up. I hope to be going to do face-to-face classes once we can get back as well. But I will also bear in mind how our online ones go, and so I would like to keep one online if I can. So I will, by all means, update you. But if you have any questions or you want to be kept updated, please head to my website and subscribe to the website so that you will then receive regular updates via email. Coming just very quickly to any equipment that you may want to use. So first thing is a strap. I'll be using these quite a lot in our flows, and it doesn't have to be the most up-to-date strap at all. You can simply use a dressing gown tie, a scarf, anything that resembles a strap. If you have one that's got a bit of resistance, that's fine. The ones I do use have no resistance and no give in it. So, but it doesn't mean to say that if you've got a resistance band that is stretchy, you have to go and buy one like this. Use whatever it is that you have at home. So that is our strap. As I say, we will be using a strap pretty much in every single class. We'll also be using blocks. Now, again, this is a cork block. You don't have to go out and buy one of these. You could use a foam one as well. So if you've got any young children that perhaps go swimming and they've got a swimming block, you could use that. You can also use a book. Bear in mind that the book has to be quite strong, because if you are going to be having the block on the floor and you're leaning on it, you'll want to make sure that obviously it's not going to be one that's going to give way. So you can use a block, but if you're using it on the floor to lie on as well, again, by all means, just find something there that will provide you with some kind of a strong support. If you have a book that has one of those, what am I thinking of, a cover, one of those covers that you can remove, I would suggest to move it because you don't want it to be too slippy. If you're wanting 2 blocks, I would suggest find 2 books then that are about the same height and the same depth. Again, it just makes it a lot easier, make sure that you are stable. So blocks and straps you can buy online also quite cheaply. You don't have to have the best of the best one. You're only needing it for some support, but as I say, you do want to make sure that your block is safe and secure, so that it doesn't then mean that you're likely to fall over. Blankets as well. We will use them either to have over us at the end when we're relaxing, or when we are perhaps needing a bit of support underneath us. So you could get a rolled up blanket and you could use that. I mean, here you can see it's kind of also the same depth as a block. So for me, you could also, I could also sit on here just to give a little bit of extra height. So a rolled up blanket is always beneficial as well. Last thing is a bolster. Now this is my yoga bolster that I use. It's just a massive cushion basically. You don't again have to go and get a bolster especially for these classes. You could also use just some simple cushions. They will do absolutely fine. You could get a couple of those as well. Or you could use pillows. If you have a pregnancy pillow that you really like using, you could also use that as well. So don't feel you have to go out and buy the most expensive, or you have to have a specific yoga bolster. There are so many other things that you can use around the house to make it as cheap and as you need to, really. Last thing obviously is a mat. You don't have to use a mat. If you've got carpet and you're quite happy with just being on the carpet, that's fine. I always use a yoga mat in my practice anyway, so if you do have something like that, you could use that. The only thing I would say is if you have a mat that is very soft and is quite slidey, I would suggest not using that, because you want to have grip under your feet when we are standing. So you don't want to be sliding around, because the last thing you would want to do is fall over. So I would always say, make sure you have something like that's going to create good tension, not tension, support, friction, so that basically you just don't fall over. I couldn't think what I was saying then. Anyway, there are so many benefits to yoga, which for pregnancy yoga anyway, that I will guide you through in my sessions. But hopefully that is just giving you a very, very quick overview of the equipment and things that you can use. Also just about your safety. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you. So as I said earlier, if you wish to come to my online classes, please do subscribe to my website. It's www.youngsyoga.com. If you have any questions, you can also email me at vickyyoungsyoga@gmail.com. I am also on social media, so you can follow me there on Instagram, just as Youngs Yoga. You can follow me on Facebook as well, same name, Youngs Yoga as well. So if you haven't already, subscribe as well to the YouTube channel. This will then just keep you up to date with any new flows that get put on to the platform and for you to access in your own time. I'm going to stop now, otherwise I will keep you here for ages talking about it all. But I hope that has provided you with some extra information, and as I say, please contact me if you have any further questions. But I'm so excited to get this up and running. I'm so excited to get this started on YouTube as well. So yeah, I hope to see you very soon. Have a great day. Namaste.